Hello and welcome. 11th of July, it's about 11:30 in the morning. It's my birthday today, so as a special birthday treat, I came down the allotment and messed about with the shed. Everything's coming along fine at the allotment. My first early potatoes are still producing, onions, beetroot, broad beans. But I got a couple of comments on last week's video about my tomatoes in my shed/greenhouse. I'm not a tomato expert, and when I say appreciate comments on my videos, I love people commenting, but it don't have to be, Dave, you're fantastic. I do like advice and tips as well, and it's my first year growing tomatoes, so I took on board what a couple of people were saying, in that my tomatoes weren't getting enough light. They were gangly, stretching they'd reached the ceiling in there. So I decided, like I say, as a special birthday treat, let's try and inject some more light into the shed/greenhouse. So there's a panel down the side. I took off the wooden panelling, installed a window. I had wooden panelling above the windows on the side. Took those off as well, and quickly put some panes of glass on there. Any long-time watchers of my videos, you'll know I built this shed/greenhouse zero cost, and in the winter I was panelling it out to try and make it wind tight and more cosy. I did that with wood. What I didn't realise when I was doing that is that I'd have so many plants in there. When I built it, it wasn't supposed to be a greenhouse. I don't call it a greenhouse now, but so I got my tomato plants in there. So I put some more glass in the side and down the front, and I think that's made a difference. Now, long term, maybe winter project, I could maybe put some skylights in there, but some of them had reached the ceiling of the structure. So what do? I was contemplating taking the roof off. But I did realise, looking at it, the tomatoes are actually on a shelf. Instead of removing the roof, simply lower the tomatoes to the floor instead of on a shelf. I like to be very careful taking them out. Maybe I've made the wrong decision and I've damaged them along the way, but I have lowered them. They are now getting more light from the windows and have not yet reached the roof again. So thank you for any tips that you give me. I do appreciate them and take them on board. We're all learning, especially me when it comes to tomatoes. Sometimes it might look like I know what I'm doing. That's a mirage. I get by and I'm lucky sometimes. No, I mean, look, it's trial and error, isn't it? It's trial and error growing stuff, and it's fun. Oh, I enjoy it anyway. Right, that's it for this week. I've rambled. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, send me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.